What does your interview process look like when you bring engineers onto your team?
Yeah, I typically set up a screening call with a non-engineer. We have Heather at our organization is fantastic. I often go to her as the first person to kind of talk with a new candidate. And what they're looking for is, could this person live and exist in the Curemint organization and thrive in the Curemint organization, just kind of how we work and kind of what we stand for and that sort of stuff. Also, just a very high level technical filter, just, do they seem like they are capable of carrying on a technical conversation? Then it's with me usually. Let's have a talk. And that's typically pretty technical talk. I dive in. I usually latch on to something that they say and say, oh, tell me more about that. And then ask technical questions about how they overcame certain solutions or problems that typically come into play and those types of things. And then after that, if everything goes well there, we have a team technical, which is a hour and a half long interview with 3 of our engineers. First 45 minutes is just an interview. The second 45 minutes is a code review. Kind of like presentation by the person who we're interviewing. So in lieu of a live coding exercise, we do live code review exercise, and we ask an engineer to bring code that preferably they have written and review that code and talk us through their thought process, how they came up with the solution, why they did it this way, that sort of stuff. And we found that's usually a lot less nerve-wracking than putting someone on the spot with some obscure leak coding problem.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely more comfortable when it feels more two-way, and a review would feel a lot more two-way than a code test in front of somebody else. So how long does that process typically take, would you say?
It depends on time of year and other holidays and things like that, and who's in, who's out. But I would say a week, 2 weeks